Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sunday, where we sail the Sunless Sea with me, Bardon, and Lady Sakura. Okay, we are done here in Khan's Shadow, I believe. Yes, we are. And I'm going to set off, but I want to check where we're going. Okay, so probably up to Fathom King's Hold, then to Aestabal, then down to Shellinate, and then on the way back, then we can make our way down around this way. Yeah, I think that's the thing to do. So let's get ourselves going, shall we? Pop around there. Now we do have a problem with supplies, but Aestabal is hopefully going to cure that. Okay, let's just get ourselves around this corner here so we can angle towards Fathom King's Hold a bit better. That should be about right. That's, yeah, pretty much gone the right way. Good. And the horizon, a sickly yellow light glimmers for a moment, then fades. So we might go to, well, looking at things, yeah, we're probably going to go to Port Cavendish on the way back. So if we do fill the mirror catch box, we can get our echoes there. Obviously, fingers crossed that we don't, that they don't keep the box, because we don't get full value of the actual box back when they empty it of sunlight. Okay, Fathom King's Hold. Let's compile a port reports. The porter watches you write. She says nothing. Others who come and go. Those granted audience return dazed, awestruck. The king is not generous, but occasionally he is fair. Okay, and let's descend for an audience. The Fathom King is the lord of the drownies, those dead who won't stop swimming. By some accounts, he's the lord of all who die at sea. Bring him a story to tickle his curiosity. Speaking to the porter has the skin of a shark. She has a drowned woman's eyes. It is not permitted to look at her hands. Yes, she rasps. That story is sufficient. She opens the valves of peril and permits you to pass into the conduit. Thank you. Okay, let's watch your visitor. Crocodile moves around a corpse offering on a bier. Clockwise, he indicates its wounds to the Fathom King. Why is he here? Another right. Crocodile is describing the wounds on the body, but the wounds he describes don't match the wounds you see. This is another visage ritual. He sounds like he's boasting, but a single tear trickles down from beneath his mask. At last the king nods. The offering is acceptable, he says. Thorn-armoured guards carry the bier through a dark slit behind his throne. The king begins offhandedly to outline the cartography of the deep undersea and the patrol routes of monsters. He notices your presence and snaps his fingers. The guard ushers you out, but not before you've heard valuable deep gossip, and you understand a little more visage lore. Crocodile has given this body to another kind of flood. Okay, so we've got some fragments, and we got a Z story. Okay, and then there we need some Scintillac. Okay, so let's leave. That would basically be Scintillac for crew. That wouldn't be very good, but I suppose if you were stuck, you'd have to. Back to the dock. The air no longer smells of stone and copper. The light is the familiar glow of false stars, not the piercing green of the hole's eyes. Right, and let's permit some shore leave. We lose 5 terror, and we now remember we've different shore. Captain, I think I might have slept. I know it was foolish, but my soul is soothed. I dreamt of another place, beneath a sky of amethyst. My skin was crusted with jewels. My claws were strong. Captain, if we pass this way again, I would ask leave to visit the hold again. Okay, and then let's do it again. Okay, oh, we gained 5 terror that time. And 10 hunger. Okay, let's not risk it anymore. We basically got 10 hunger in that, which is not good. Not a good bargain for us at all. Okay, well, let's go to East of all. That means going south. South and then east. You've gained a secret. Speak to your officers to improve your abilities. Okay, it's you that we want to speak to. Let's increase our earnings. Right, so Ace of Val, here we come. Terror is going to be really important in the end here, but hopefully we can get home. Well, we will get home. It's just a case of, you know, whether I have to cheese it or not. Laughter from the foredeck. Good. Spread it around everyone. Let's get rid of this stupid terror. Okay, we maybe need to straighten up just a touch. So I'm hoping at this voyage that when we get back, we're going to be in a good position. When we get back to London, that is, because we're still going to have to go back to Brenderbite to drop those tomb colonists off as well. They're not considered, whatchamacallit, Bob Brain doing the same thing again, going, yeah, I know the word, but I'm not telling you. Contraband, there we go. You told me the end, I tricked you into it. But they're not considered, I hope they're not considered contraband in London. I know the mirror catch box is, or at least when it's full of light, the light inside is. And now we enter the colonies. There is a wild and glorious scent in the air, a kind of light. Why do you zealous fear this place? Because, look, do you hear that noise? Yeah, that means that fear is in the air. That's what it is. Let's so we're going to go as fast as we can. Oh, just... Okay, I thought it was maybe some kind of creature, but it's just the shore, which is great. Oh, there is a big crab down there though. Screw you, big crab. We're going to Leslie's Harbour as quickly as we can. Glassy chop of dark water. The iron cladder of feet at the hatchway. Let's pop in there. Ace the ball. Let's fill the mirror catch box. It's just really sunlight. Then open the box wide. Let it brim. You fill the box successfully, but the sunlight has lit a fire in your bones. You struggle back to the ship and wait while the fever subsides. Be wary. This is true sunlight and it can be unpredictable. It can be unpredictable death to those who spent too long here below. Okay. So we gained a wound. Okay, what's it say? Okay, so we need to just avoid taking more wounds at the moment. Let's get our port report. Your eyes water, the page is blurred. The report is one of joyful complaint. Aiswell has a beauty too bright to be appreciated, but perhaps the Admiralty can find something of use. Okay, and then let's gather some supplies. We gain 10 supplies, we lose 1 crew. And then, oh, we need to leave and then come back. Oh, sorry about that. Just waiting for the little lamp to come up to let us know that we can go back and get some more supplies. Basically it's 1 minute at sea and then you can pop back in. So we're going to do it a few times just to, you know, because I don't mind. We can go down to about 16 crew and we should be okay. Okay, there it is. Pop in. Let's get supplies. Get 11. We didn't lose anyone that time. Then going to head off again. Oh, hang on. A questing tentacle. Gleaming, it rises from the sea. It coils lazily around the sailor, who does not speak or cry out. He only steps into its embrace, and is gone. Okay, see you, lady. Did you imagine it? The sea is quiet, nothing stirs, but you saw the moon-pale limp of the monster. Was it there? Did the sailor leap? Surely he didn't push her. Surely. Of course I didn't push her. Or did I? Okay, so we're going to do this one more time. Actually, we probably need to do it 2 more times. Yeah, because we're going to be running out of fuel. The sailor raises her head, sniffs sharply. Blood on the wind. Yeah, it's probably the sailor that left overboard just smelling. Any second now, we should get the all clear. There we are. In we pop. Gathering, please. Okay, we lose 1 crew. We got 8 supplies. We leave. And we get ready for the last time. Swing around and stop there. Okay, good. Yeah, I know at some point we're going to be able to turn Aestabal into kind of almost a mini London, but not right now. We're still kind of at that stage where we're living from voyage to voyage. We are, but the good thing is we are making some investments in our future, so that's going to help in the long run. But you do have to, the long run, you know, as the name implies, it takes a long time for things to mature and to become, you know, useful. Okay, let's pop in. And last time, gather supplies, 8 supplies, lose 1 crew, and then off we go. So down to the Shellite. So basically directly there, I feel. Yeah, let's avoid that stupid crab if we can. Yeah, I don't think we're going to go down to King Eater's Castle either. I think it's going to be like there. Probably there, Isle of Cats. We might even skip Visage, Mangrove College, Pigmo Isle, Dermo Isle, and then up to London. It's not going to be like a. It's not going to be a marathon going home. Actually, we should go fast while we can, because we're going to lose another crew soon. They're probably going to be pulled off the ship, or even just jump off the ship themselves, and then that will be the point where we can't use the faster speed. Tussler's Channel. Another Z-Beast corpse afloat. So much carrion. We approach the Shellite. It's always great as well when developers create a world, but then like the world is pretty much built. Hang on, are we going the right way? The world is built on like a previous world that is mysterious and stuff, and because it always kind of makes you feel like, I wonder what that world was like when these other civilizations were there. Okay, tomb colonists in the Shellite. A big dead, big hollow, big stinking, big reptile. For the first time in 20 years, I do not miss my once acute sense of smell. Still, I expect good hunting. Well, they said they wanted to go hunting, so... The tomb colonists are grinning and bobbing up and down like a gang of small children. It'll be very dangerous. That's probably why they're so happy. Disappointment. Oh yes, we killed a couple of angler crabs. Here's a claw tip for you. But no one was hurt. Not so you'd notice. We hardly even lost any limbs. I've seen rougher rugger matches. Oh, rugger match. Okay, rugby. Okay. We now have a hunting trophy, which is nice. And the tour should return to Venterbright now. Okay. So let's go to Shellite. Let's get our port report. How does one express this very striking smell? Limits of meaningful expression. No matter what details you try to record, the stench creeps in around the edges of the sentences. The Shellite's watchful despite the reek. Movement among the miasmic scraps of long-abandoned monster carcasses. Frequent duels were the stinkest thickest. Okay. Shore leave, nope. Tail for the bone. Someone is crying. Unusual wares. Follow the sound. Show off a hunting trophy. Moonshine, let's gather around the ship, pressing their chalk palms to your brow. They demand stories. Okay. Should we trade that for an advantage arrow? Yeah, let's do it. As your tale of combat on the high Z reaches its pitch, you lift the gory trophy above your head. The children scatter. Only a young boy remains behind staring. He holds out a mask, messed with tiny bones. Most look like they were scavenged from a dinner plate. Nevertheless, he points at your trophy. Sorry, trophy, you trade. Okay, and then let's try this. We needed a hunting trophy for it. Really? Really? Oh, but he was only give us an outlandish artifact anyway, and would have cost us a Z story and a supply. So yeah, happy that we did what we did. Now we are going to go to Port Cavendish, and then we're going to end the video. Let's sail at double speed because we desperately need to keep this our terror under control. So we need to start angling down. The false stars above are feral, amber, like tiger's eyes. Stamford Expanse, named for one who lost his child to cats. The air trembles, a breath of change passes. Okay, we need to go this side of that rock. And this video is going to be the end of this session for me as well, so hopefully next time I remember what we were doing. God, let's get there quick. Don't take any more damage. Go, 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 go. Get there, get there, get there. Ah, screw you, assholes. Port Cavendish. A scatter of yellow lit honey dens and brightly painted alehouses. To the southeast rises the stone tower of Cavendish Abbey, its ramparts hung with crimson and gold banners. There are sailors from all across the Neath hauling cargo, dicing and brawling good-naturedly on the docks. The air carries the sound of Z shanties sung with more enthusiasm than skill, and the smell of roses edged with brimstone. Let's compile our port report. Though the Isle seems at present beyond the reach of the Admiralty's laws, that does not mean that the Admiralty lacks interest in their activities. Roses and kings. You spend half a day observing the docks and note an astonishing number and variety of ships. Was that a Cannae trimaran nestled beside a vessel from the Iron Republic? The dockhands complain loudly that they have never been busier. The caddies talk ceaselessly and carelessly about smuggling and piracy, but even the most hardened sailors lower their voice when they mention the king. They go even quieter when they talk about the Rose Garden. You make careful notes. Perhaps the Admiralty will understand what they mean, even if you don't. Okay, let's sell our sunlight. Sunlight, the most dangerous of pleasures. Here in Port Cavendish, there's an appetite for dangerous pleasures. But will you be able to negotiate with the sippers of sunlight? Smoke and mirrors, in back rooms and cellars, in tangles behind warehouses, you make careful arrangements. The deal is only to take place at second hand. You immediately will meet theirs. Unfortunately, their intermediary palms off yours with an empty crate, not the original mirror catch box. You 500 echoes richer, but you need another box if you're to do this run again. Okay, so we get our 500 echoes. It will cost us half of that to get another box here, which is a bit of a problem. We could buy a shipment of red honey. Unlock with a key to the so should we do it? It's going to be how much? 600 echoes. What else can we buy here? We can buy fuel and supplies. So I think let's see. So there we're going to be able to convert into, okay, so we're going to buy this shipment of red honey. You could sell it for a profit elsewhere if you're inclined to take your chances with the revenue men. The mellifluous sister seems reluctant to sell the honey to you until you show her your silver key to the cage gardens. You're intimate of the pirate king, she exclaims. Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? So we've only got 36 echoes, but we now do have some red honey. Okay, now we are going to end the video there. So as always, if you have enjoyed, please consider hitting that like button, share with a friend or two, or on your favorite social media, and I really hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.